Since the pandemic, establishments all around the city requires customers to fill up forms just like this one, which are contact tracing forms, in order to keep track of the customers just in case someone tested positive. The government will be able to backtrack all the customers who visited that establishment at a particular time and date. Although this seems like a great way to monitor customers, there are a few issues regarding filling up forms and using a pen all over. First, filling up a form takes too much time, which results into longer lines into the establishments. Second, not everyone packs a pen with them, so they'll eventually use the same pen all over again, in which in most cases, viruses can't be transmitted through objects such as a pen. Of course, the overall result of just filling this up is bad customer experience. This will also decrease the sales of the business because of the longer lines. And since we have a limited time for operations, the business itself wouldn't be able to maximize their sales in a single day. So I have an idea which can make things a little easier. And that idea includes ditching both of these. So there are 3 ways to implement this idea. First, create an online form in which your customers can fill up online prior to visiting the establishment. So for the establishments to create these forms, it's really easy. Just create a Google account and head over at Google Forms, and you could simply add in all the required fields and have your customer fill up the form prior to visiting the establishment. This will decrease the long lines and the long wait just by filling up the forms. What's great about Google Forms is that every time someone fills up a form, you can export all the entries of that day into an Excel sheet. This can be done automatically at the end of the day. So a second way to implement this is using QR codes. You could simply find QR generators online in which you could add your information and basically show your QR code in which they could scan with another phone and extract the information from the QR code. Of course, this will require a bit of technical knowledge for the establishment and for the customers, but it's also an effective way in which can decrease the long lines and the long wait in the establishment. So the third way to implement this requires establishment to actually create a website in a form of a membership site. So what the establishment can do is create a website in which your customers can sign up once, and every time they would come back to the establishment, all they have to do is sign in to the website prior to visiting the establishment, putting in the required visitation hours without refilling all of the important information such as your personal information, your contact details. Everything is already stored onto their website, and the only information that they require you to fill up is the date and time that you'll be visiting. So if you're a business or an institution that requires their customer to fill up a contact tracing form, these 3 ideas can help you and benefit you and lessen the chances for longer lines. And this way you could reduce the risk of contamination within your establishment. I'd like to thank you for watching this episode. I hope this educates you on the topic on hand. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, also that bell button to get notifications on the latest uploads I do every week. In the case you'll require a team or agency to build a website for you, don't forget to check out Mediafied.com. I have a bunch of web developers ready to build your website, and we offer the best plans and packages for every website need that you'll require.